Hey guys, Robbie here at RV Sales of Oregon. Today we're taking a look at a super cool little Class B rig. It's a 2017 Winnebago Fuse. It's a 23A model. I've seen some fuses. Floor plans don't make sense to me. This is not one of them. This is one of the most logical floor plans I've seen. Super functional for whether you're one people or five people using it. Doesn't really matter. You got a diesel, Power Stroke diesel on the front end. It's a 3.2 liter. I think they call them like an eco diesel. But it's Power Stroke. Actually, Eco Diesel, I don't know what it is. 3.2 liter Power Stroke, super good on fuel efficiency. They claim to get about 20. I've heard real life anywhere from 17, 18, 19 is more realistic, but still close enough. With an RV, you're getting those high teens, almost 20. You're doing pretty dang good. Also, just being a diesel, longevity is hard to beat. You know, they'll go hundreds of thousands of miles, no problem. Also, you get really consistent torque on a diesel. You know, your turbo diesel, so you're going high in elevation, it doesn't care. And if you're climbing, you're not constantly downshifting. The torque's always there for you. But anyway, again, 23 footer, 2017. I think about 15 to like 16,000 miles on it. So just really broken in, to be realistic. That's about what it takes to break one of those in. So better off now than it was with 0 miles. Let's get walking around it. I'll tell you a little bit. Nice big backup cameras, or backup mirrors. You don't really need something that big because you're narrow enough, but it gives you good visibility. Can't argue with that. They're heated and powered there. Tires, I think, are actually original. No, they're not. Pardon me. Those are from 2020, so those are some newer tires on it. Just real quick. Actually, we'll look at it from the inside. But we have our nice big box awning here. What I like about the box awnings is those arms unfold. You don't have anything obstructing your space, like a 45-degree arm going there. So this is all just a covered space. You have some nice lights under there to kind of make it a good patio space for you. Speakers there, they run off the head unit inside. You have cable outlets and power hookups here if you wanted to set up a TV. Down below, I believe this is propane. Let's see. Yeah, here's our propane tank. Batteries, house batteries. This is our furnace exhaust here. Let's see what we got. I actually haven't checked all these bases. It's locked, so you don't get to find out, and neither do I. Not yet. And our bottom bay is also locked, so just leave it as a mystery here. I believe it's a 6-gallon water heater, gas and electric here. That's what the water heater is. And here's your potable water to fill fresh water in there. Nice stout ladder on the back. I can tell you, most ladders I don't like, but this one I've climbed on, it's stout. It's nice and strong. While we're here looking down the side of the rig, I'll just point out it is a full body paint. Really, really nice looking. It's kind of almost got like a fiberglass feeling finish to it. I don't believe it is. It's a hard wall, but looks really nice. Gonna stay straight and really well insulated compared to a lot of the other stuff they use. You do have a 7-pin there and your receiver hitch. I think this thing's set up to tow about 3,500 pounds. Backup camera up top. And yeah, good enough on that for now. Black tank flush, just for cleaning out your tanks when you're done using it. Here's our generator exhaust. Let me check what it is. I believe it's a 3,500. That's not it. Anyway, here's where you dump your tanks. The generator must be located dead middle. It is. I'll get back to you. I think it's like a 3,200 propane generator, but don't quote me on that. It might be something different. Our single slide here, not a super deep slide, which is nice because when you're using the rig going down the road, it doesn't obstruct the whole use of the space. You can still get in there and use it. This is just the fridge exhaust here. And then these valves right here are for your overload bags. So if you are carrying a heavy load, towing something, you can put some air in those bags and kind of smooth out your ride a little bit. Also going to make it just handle more weight a little easier. Okay, here, I'll open it from this side just because that cockpit might be a little hard to look at from the inside. But a really nice, comfortable, attractive cockpit. You feel very comfortable in there. Good visibility of all your gauges, your backup cameras. The backup camera is there on the windshield. Your head unit is obviously in the center console there. It is a smart unit with GPS and everything built in. Bluetooth radio, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all that fun stuff. And then just in case any of y'all are wondering, that's where your fuel tank is on these things. And that's where your DEF goes. Most people don't think to look in the door. That's why I pointed out. And then take a quick glance at the front. Watch that mud there. But being that it's a Class B, it doesn't have that big overhead cab up front, which can be nice because those things are gloves in the wind, catching all of it. It will add a little bit of fuel mileage. I don't know how much, but more than anything, it's just going to make drivability easier, less road noise. The crosswinds won't affect you quite as much, and it is more efficient. You're more aerodynamic going down the road. So I don't know how much fuel mileage it'll save you, but enough to be mentioned. Okay. I'm a little biased, but come look at this floor plan because this is the best use of 23 feet that I think I've seen in any motorhome. If you walk in, you have this couch here, which is great for when you're traveling. Again, this is going to be in and about 2.5 feet. You still have plenty of room when you're sitting on this thing to get up. You're not jammed in. No one coming from the cockpit getting to the back is going to be in. None of this is going to be in your way. This guy here does fold down into a bed. Let me see what kind. Oh, it's a trifold bed. These are the best. So that just comes out like so. And then does this fold down? Yep, just folds down like that, and you have a twin size bed just like that. Super duper comfortable. You don't have these big gaps like you have in scissor beds, and the cushions won't get ruined like they do in the pull-out beds. And as you can see, there are 2 seat belts under here as well. So it makes for really nice seating for whomever might be riding in the back if they want a seat belt. Just another angle of the cockpit. I think it maybe is even more attractive looking at it this way. Just really easy to get to everything. I like where the transmission is, handbrakes logically located, plenty of screen for your infotainment system, and then you have the smart dash, smart wheel, all that stuff. I mean, it's pretty loaded. Entertainment system up front, and TV with a bit of storage on either side here. The kitchen, obviously not huge. We're a 23-foot rig, but enough room for a 2-burner. Nice big single din stainless steel sink. Some good storage up above for dishes, for food, whatever you decide to put places. And then you do have this little guy that folds up to give you a little bit more counter space to work. In the back, this is one of my favorite things about it. Well, the back is my favorite thing about this thing. Just having 2 nice couches to sit down when you're not sleeping, face each other. You know, it's a sitting area. You can use this however you want, just hanging out. Easily put your feet up, watch some TV very comfortably. Use it as twin beds if there's a couple of you that don't want to share a bed, but these also go down into one giant bed back here. So it's just such a good use of the space. Let me see if I can, whoa. Okay, I'm gonna wait until I know what the heck I'm doing to make this down into a bed, but I do know for certain that this guy makes down into one big bed back here. So really cool space to have that big of a bed, still have access to the kitchen and everything like that in such a small rig. You're 23 feet. I mean, pickup trucks are longer than this thing, most of them. There is some solar on the roof. I believe it's 100 watts of solar. This is your controller for it. Here is just a control panel, start your generator, water pump, your water heater. Like I said, it's gas and electric, so choose that. You check your tank levels. Your slide room's right there, and then you are a 4 seasons package, so you have heated tanks on this rig. That's what that switch is for there. The blinds all the way around here are I call them the Vegas blackout blinds. It could be middle of the day and you wouldn't know it with those things. And then good storage on both sides. Good, nice big long storage. Realistically, that should be able to fit a wardrobe pretty easily for shorter trips. And more of it here. USB plugs on both sides here. Nice little trays, put your phones in and stuff like that when you're charging them. And then here, come on back. I'll just hop in the shower and you can come on back. But you don't normally get a good size shower in a 23-footer, but a great size shower. I mean, I can get my arms up. I have this pole that's removable. I'm hitting my head on that, but if that wasn't there, I can get my arms up and do all that. This is more just for like hanging long shirts and stuff like that, jackets. So just making every space usable. And then these cool doors take up almost no room at all. Super easy to keep clean, lightweight. Very smart setup for this. Nice little vanity there. Some storage behind the commode, and you have the commode sitting up on a pedestal there. It's the right height. It's a porcelain potty, which I like to point out. They're a lot better than the plastic. And walk back up to the front. You know, it's such a short video. I don't want to make it too short, but when they're small, I feel like I'm repeating myself. Oh, here we go. I got to mention this. So this is a two-way fridge by Norcold. It's propane and electric. Oh, pardon me. This is a two-way fridge that is 12 volt and 110. So it's a two-way in a different way than most people are used to seeing it. And then you have your regular microwave right here. Not regular microwave. It's a microwave convection oven right here. Your roof air conditioning, of course, but also has heat pumps. So if you're not wanting to use your furnace to keep the thing warm, you have electric heat. So that'll run off your generator or shore power. The nice thing with heat pumps is they remove all the moisture from the air as they heat, kind of the opposite of what a furnace does. So nice touch there, especially here in the Pacific Northwest where we get lots of water. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. There's a ton of features on this rig. I'm not going to get too nitpicky about it. But thank you for checking it out. Again, it's a 2017 Winnebago Fuse. 23A is the model. Super low miles on it. It's a diesel. Great fuel mileage. And I think I've got it for a pretty dang good price. So if you guys are interested, give me a shout. I'm Robbie here at RV Sales of Oregon. And thank you for checking out this video.